There is no doubt, and I repeat, I am saying, there is no doubt on the intention of the present government under the visionary leadership of Narendra Modi. But the tragedy within India that in one day it is going to be NRC, in another day it is going to be citizenship bill, in third day it is going to be the Kashmir. So where the healthcare is all about? So where the healthcare is all about? Where the healthcare is all about? The service which the government is going to do it. Neither the Congress, nor the BJP, nor the any other government, they failed.
Meet Satya Brahma, founder chairman of India Leadership Conclave and chairman and editor-in-chief of Network 7 Media Group. As Satya says,
the central government thinks in one line, the state government thinks in another line. If central government thinks that this has to be done, there will be another Mamta, there will be another YSR, there will be another Kejriwal, there will be another people opposing it. Why the opposite? The opposite for the sake of opposing it actually. It's not good for the country, it's not going to help. You have ruined the country since independence in 47. It is high time that we must think about it. And that is what my focus has been on healthcare innovation.
let's begin to rebuild our economy by keeping in sight the democratic values that serve the foundation for the Indian state and not leave people behind in our growth journey. The pandemic and its consequences for income, jobs, demand and investment sit at the very heart of the economy's present ills, and recovery depends critically on how soon a vaccine can be developed, brought to market and made universally available. I believe we need more comprehensive reforms. But when the economy has gone off the rails, pushing it back on track is the main priority, as opposed to improving the quality of tracks so that it can run faster. To achieve that, putting more purchasing power in the hands of billions of consumers and lowering the regulatory and tax burdens on the millions of producers should be the first priority. If India has to grow faster, its states have to grow faster, and more fiscal transparency would mean better economic policy in India. Getting the word out on India's true fiscal stance could yield significant benefits for policy makers and the Indian economy. As we begin rebuilding our economy, it is critical to remember that strong institutions can only exist in a democracy. It is democracy that keeps the pressure on institutions to function in a fair manner and therefore allows for equal opportunities in the market. It wouldn't be wrong to say that free market would be a misnomer without democracy to ensure free entry and fair competition in the market. Thus, while democracy and capitalism often seem to be in conflict, they form the path for sustainable economic growth if melded together in right proportions. Satya Brahma believes that growth needs a boost. In a recent assessment of India, it said economic development projects will be vital in the coming years. But to generate the revenue needed to get them off the ground, India's debt, among the highest in emerging markets, must be reduced. Despite some improvement in reported fiscal deficits, debt as a share of GDP remains little changed over the past decade, partly due to increases in off-budget financing. India's rural population, whose incomes have remained stagnant while food prices have surged, rising as much as 14% last year, are major concerns. The government says it remains committed to doubling farm incomes by 2022. Such moves are also in line with the policy recommendations in its economic survey. The report suggests targeting subsidies towards a smaller segment of society, but comes at a time of significant rural distress. India's unemployment rate remains near a 3-year high at 7.2%, according to the Centre for Monitoring the Indian Economy. The introduction of a National Goods and Services Tax (GST) in mid-2017, which was supposed to simplify the country's tax policy, but instead left companies reeling under mountains of paperwork and delayed payments, has also dented company cash flows.